Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is my second take on this. So at first I was gonna record two separate videos and I realized I'm just gonna put the messages together and don't be a dumbass. Okay, I found these rocks. All right, so this is the 7 Days of Hermes. If you guys don't know what Hermetic teachings are, Hermetic teachings is basically it's holistic training, basically how to be healthy without having to take a billion pills in your life or go to the doctor every fucking month or whatever. Okay, so it's basically natural holistic healing tips. Okay, these are my tips. Okay, didn't get this off the internet. These are specifically channeled from the divine or from wherever the fuck I got it from. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. I don't want this video to be too long because the goal is to engage you guys' attention and to get you guys to understand what's going on. Okay, for a lot of you guys, your eating habits are going to change a lot. Okay, for a lot of you guys, what you want to intake into your body is changing as well. That's how you know you're going towards some type of different lifestyle change or training. Okay, so the overall energy under the deck is the Five of Wands, spiritual conflict, warfare, whatever. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, making good decisions. Okay, so this is what today is centered on, making good decisions. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups, so that you can basically get what you want. Okay, this Nine of Cups is symbolic of what we're talking about today anyways, so we're going to keep that there. And then we have the Ace of Swords, so truth, clarity, understanding why you're experiencing what the fuck you're experiencing. Okay, so a lot of you guys that are going to watch this video right now could be going through some type of test, the test of time, or you were experiencing some type of blessing with this Nine of Cups, whereas now the demons want to torment you. Five of Wands. Okay, behind that Five of Wands is the Joker card. Okay, we all know today is the day of one. Today is the day of leading. Okay, so honestly, you guys are on the right path. You guys are aligned with the universe. Okay, just so you know that we have the Ace here, which is one, meaning you guys are aligned with the universe. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands as well. So whatever we're about to talk about is basically going to help you guys kick out this Five of Wands energy and think in a higher perception. Okay, so one more card. All right, and then we have four. Okay, so for the Four of Swords here, so the truth has been hidden from you here, or there's something that you're not able to see. Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles here. Okay, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so 6 is here. Okay, this is all about protecting yourself, protecting your energy. So let's go ahead and get into it. So tip number one is, first of all, we're gonna just add them both together. So instead of 7 days, it's probably gonna be 6 days of Hermes, whatever. Okay, so number one, dehydration, okay, or the lack of water, the lack of nourishment, the lack of caring, charisma, anything that contributes to water, what water does, what water contributes to you, contributes to us, contributes to the masses. This is what we're talking about. Okay, so I realized that a lot of things stem from dehydration or the lack of something else. Okay, so a lot of times we are even able to feel spiritual warfare, conflict, or beggars is what I'm hearing, because meaning begging energy, things that beg for your energy, things that beg for your attention. Okay, we have temptation at the bottom of the deck because we're dehydrated. There's something that we're lacking, and a lot of times this is water, whether this be like literally actually water, like you need to drink water, you need to intake more liquids, fluids, or this literally being like people, places, or things that actually care about us unconditionally. Okay, conditional is also a lack of. Okay, so I've written dehydration is the leading cause of the infestation of lower energies and negative spirits. So a lot of times when we're lacking, we cannot give our full effort, support to what we need to give it to, or a lot of times when we are not getting this, we're not going to be able to put that energy out. That's that Six of Pentacles energy, okay? But of course, this is really centered on water, nourishment, self-love. A lot of times when we are lacking self-love, okay, self-initiation, self-prosperity, then it is hard for us to see clearly. It's hard for us to discern clearly. It's hard for us to take advice. It's hard for us to give advice. So a lot of these things start with water. I feel like the world started with water itself. You had to care. So God had to care about us in order to create the world. You understand what I'm saying? It's deeper than what we think, okay? And that's so significant, Adam and Eve, okay, here. But you guys may be experiencing a lot of temptations. This could even be like things that actually drain you of energy, drain you of water, drain you or dehydrate you. So this can even be you guys may be feeling the urge to hang around people who are toxic. You could be feeling the urge to do things that are toxic. You could be feeling the urge to be in things or be around things that are of corrupted energy because of the energy that you're being receptive to. There it is. Okay, so there's that. So that's not brain science or whatever. That's just regular life, okay? We all know that you gotta drink water. Your body's made of water. Your heart is pure. It was made to be pure, okay? When you decide to live in those lower energies and stay there, it's almost like a bug or a rat. You know, you start to get diseases and shit, right? So tip 2, which is they coincide because they both talk about water, hydration, but this one is more in depth, okay? So this is tip 2. It says, water allows a pure portal of transformation through realms of reality. So the more water that you have inside of you, the more pure that you are, the more empathetic that you are, the higher you're able to get, the more energy you're able to take on. So this is also vice versa, whereas say for instance you actually are pretty pure within your energy, you've cleansed, detoxed your energy, whereas you have no toxins around you, you have no codependencies around you, or you've pretty much done the things that you need to do in order to step into those beneficiary aspects in your life, okay? You are now able to transmute energy and take on others' energy. So when you're able to tap into energies that is not of your own energy, that is also a tapping in and out of consciousnesses, okay? Or this is also, like, you guys know, this is tapping out of dimensions. Because say for instance I have a conversation with someone who's on the same level as me and this person are going to be talking and speaking and communicating in a certain dimension. Say for instance I'm talking to a person who may not have the same intellect level, IQ level as me, so I may have to put the message in their consciousness, their dimension, or I may try to bring them to my dimension. But a lot of times as a student teacher reference, this is the reference that I'm going to use when because I don't want to say this person is like dumb than me or anything of that nature, because everyone can learn. But in a student teacher reference, whereas I'm enlightening someone or you're enlightening someone, you're going to have to dumb down the message, quote unquote, okay? So you're going to have to step into their reality, okay? So you're only able to do this if you understand. Understanding is a form of hydration. If you're not hydrated, if you're in a lack state, if you're in a impoverished state, whether that be mentally, physically, or whatever, you're not going to be able to understand, okay? So those energies, whereas you're like, okay, well, I forgive you, or okay, well, this is why they're doing this. You're not gonna ask why. It's more of a reacting thing to your environment. You understand what I'm saying? So you tap in and out of consciousness that way. It's also a form of shifting in a basically mundane level, whereas like even when I'm doing this message, I feel like my mind is literally leaving my body like, you know. So there's kind of like an example of that, okay? It continues to say, well, I actually wrote a different example as well. It says the realms of reality are the portals and dimensions experienced with different levels of consciousness. The more pure you are, the higher you go. Okay, so of course this goes for everything. So a lot of times, of course, for example, when a lot of us, we become spiritual, a lot of like the #1 tip, it says you need to drink alkaline water, you need to drink water itself. Okay, because it adds purity into your life. It allows you to cleanse out the toxins. Okay, now it doesn't have to be water. Anything that hydrates you, hydrates your soul, whether this be a project, whether this be, it just does not need to be a person, unless the person is of like a divine counterpart, or you know this person is of soul connection. Okay, so then that way it's not really tainting your energy or pulling on your energy or begging your energy. Okay, so especially with this the dimension and the transformation through realms and realities. Okay, when you're able to basically take care of yourself, you're able to be taken care of by the universe. So we're able to